Kindy Rockstars. Prepare for a treat, let's meet and greet some bands and singers that are super sweet, making music that's fun for boys and girls. Help them learn about this great big world. Fun for the family, yes it's true, your kids will love it and you will too. Clap and dance and sing aloud, become a part of the Kindy crowd. These songs will make you move your feet and give your ears a great big treat. So settle in, grab your guitars, and let's get to know our Kindy Rockstars. Hello everyone, and welcome to Kindy Rockstars. This is the show that gives you the stories behind the songs from some of the best bands and singers that are making fun, informative, educational, catchy, and occasionally silly songs for children and families. I'm your host, Patrick Adams, and each episode of Kindy Rockstars will feature an artist and a featured song. So let's get to this week's show. Welcome to another episode of Kindy Rockstars. Joining me today is Mr. Boodaddy, aka Jeff F. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Patrick. I'm excited to be here with you.
Well, tell everyone a little bit about yourself, how you got into Kindy music.
Yeah, so I've been playing guitar a long time. I started when I was around 11, and I just grew up listening to every kind of music, playing in all sorts of bands: rock, pop, jazz, hip hop, funk, even some country here and there. And music was just always a big part of my life. And I actually was pursuing music professionally around my undergraduate college years, yada, yada, yada. Our band didn't work out. We didn't make it. Ended up in the real world, working different jobs, still keeping some music going. But over time, just life happened more and more. I got less and less focused and less serious around music. But luckily, when my wife got pregnant, it really re-sparked my passion for music and creativity, as I was thinking of what kind of father do I want to be? What kind of son do I want to raise? What's important to have around in our homes? And what kind of person do I need to be? What do I need to be doing to kind of help inspire my son to be his best and his most creative? And right away, just rekindled my passion for music, got my guitar chops back up. When my son was in the womb, I was playing on this little Bose speaker on my wife's belly, all the best musicians and bands from every genre: classical, jazz, hip hop, rock. Jimi Hendrix, of course, is my number one inspiration. And, we actually named our son Hendrix after Jimmy. It was my wife's idea. And right away I was like, oh, I love it, of course. But really just like was inspired around my son, just getting my own creativity and music together. And after he came out, we were listening to a lot of kids' music. I wanted to interact with my son in a fun way. I wanted to kind of document the phases he was going through and what he was interested in. And I just said, hey, how about I make a kids album documenting year one of his life? What would that look like? And so I started playing around with that idea, and it really energized me, and it sparked my creativity. And I just was taking notes and writing down ideas and brainstorming all the different goofy things he was doing and responding to, and the different phases of his life. And so, I made that first album, and I had a lot of fun doing it and just wanted to keep doing it. I made a commitment to myself that I would make at least one album for every year of his life until he got old enough to say, hey, Dad, you really got to stop making music about me. All right. It's getting embarrassing now. But so I really just like, it all came down to just like, I wanted to be a good role model for him, like, and show him, you can follow your own creative passions and do what's meaningful to you, have fun. Wanted to get him involved with music and have it be a major part of his life because I think it's just really important for kids to be encouraged with their creativity and curiosity, and just music in general is just good, for relationship building and cognitive development, all that stuff. And it was just important to me too, like to re-spark my own creativity, and I've been having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, as I was previewing your songs, I was thinking to myself, I'm going to ask him what his influences were because I loved the
Yeah.
guitar heaviness in it. On the album that I'm working on, I'm kind of experimenting with different styles of songs, but
Oh,
a lot
cool.
of guitars, a lot of synths. So I was definitely an early '80s is when I got introduced
Yeah.
heavily to music. But who are
Nice.
some of your influences?
Yeah, so I grew up just kind of listening to everything. My parents were big music heads, and my dad was in a band, and that's how they met. And I grew up just listening to all these different records. Like every Friday night, my parents would be playing some different genre. But my favorite all time, Jimi Hendrix. Of course, he's my number one inspiration on the guitar and just musically. Just in terms of how he created and produced the songs, just still very innovative today. So definitely draw that heavily into everything I do. That's why there's a lot of guitar, a lot of experimental kind of sounds on the guitar in my songs. But I also love, like Stevie Ray Vaughan. I love John Mayer. I love Justin Timberlake. Influenced a lot by hip hop, like Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar. Funniest thing, like one of the first songs that my son really gravitated towards was Kendrick Lamar's DNA, just that and intro, like I got. He loved that for some reason. But so yeah, like I draw from a lot of interests, hip hop, rock, funk. Those are kind of the main genres that I draw from when I'm creating this music. And it was kind of funny. Some of the songs will play it from my Trash Truck album, but I played it for this music industry professional, and she kind of described some of my music as Beastie Boys for babies, and I thought that was really funny.
That's
And so,
appropriate.
like, yeah, it's kind of catchy. But yeah, I mean, every song, every kind of album, I try to make sure it's authentic. I try to make sure it's raw, capturing those real emotions or that real experience that toddler is having, or that I'm having as a parent, or that we're having together. And so I just try to make it fun and goofy and rocking, and just have like a nice beat that gets a toddler moving. Because I test all my songs on my son before I move forward with him, make sure he's got the head nodding or the hook's catchy for him and he's repeating it. So yeah, I just try to make it fun.
Yes, I'm curious how your music's going to evolve as he grows older and his
Yeah.
musical style changes a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be fun, and hopefully a nice, this, we'll see what happens, but hopefully as he's getting older, he's also collaborating on these tracks as well, like
Yeah.
playing some kind of drums, or making more guest appearances vocally or on guitar or keyboards. He's really into all sorts of instruments, which I just love. I'm over the moon for. And we got him a little drum set for his last birthday, or actually Christmas, and it's just the cutest little thing. He's just banging around on it. So hopefully, like as he gets older, my dream would be for us to collaborate on some of these songs, but we'll see what happens.
Absolutely. All right. What's the inspiration for the name Mr. Boodaddy?
Mr. Boodaddy, there really is kind of a weird thing. It was actually, I don't recall exactly. I remember it was in high school. It was my AOL instant messaging name. And me and my friend were in some computer learning class in school, and we had to make a screen name or whatever. And we were just goofing around, just making up weird words. And I don't know, maybe it was around Halloween. I really don't know, but I just came up with the name Mr. Boodaddy, and that was my instant messaging name. Hadn't used that forever. And then as I was trying to think of some kids music artist name, it just kind of reemerged, and was like, oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of funny and catchy and different, and
It
can
fits.
make a little logo with it, kind of a rocking, like punk rock ghost. And yeah, so it just seemed right for the stuff I wanted to do, and just brought it back, and it was authentic. And yeah, so it's just kind of a goofy story there, but no real deep meaning for that.
Love it. No, I kind of wished I had done that, because there are like so many other Patrick Adamses that were like singers or musicians, and then like my YouTube channel is blended with another Patrick Adams who's like a hip hop and soul singer. It's like, all right, at least they can tell us apart easily.
Yeah.
Because of the musical style, but still.
Yeah.
So I should have been more creative on that front.
Yeah, I hear you. And I didn't use my name because I was like, no one's gonna know my name. And I don't know, like part of it too, like when I was starting out, it gave me almost like some freedom or some safety. Like I can transform myself into this Mr. Boodaddy persona and create this weird, wacky, kids music, get into the realm, and that's try to see through the eyes of a baby or a toddler versus just, Jeff Fajans, the adult.
Yeah. All right. You ready to get into the song?
Yeah, let's do it.
Our song today is called No Bare Po-Pos on the Couch. I am excited to hear the story behind this one.
Yeah, No Bare Po-Pos on the Couch is the title track for my latest album, No Bare Po-Pos on the Couch. It came out February 2022. This essentially is capturing the experiences and stories and fun memories of my son in between age 2 and his 3rd birthday. And yeah, No Bare Po-Pos on the Couch. So around this time in his life, Hendrix, his jokester personality really started to bloom, right? Like his sense of humor, really, we always knew he was a funny guy, but like during this time, he got really, really funny, and he knew how to play jokes, and he knew how to get a rise out of people. And he lives for that in a lot of ways, and he feeds off that, and he gets energized by that. So what was happening, like it first started at his Nana's house, right? So giving him a bath, it's a different bathroom. It's not mom and dad's usual bathroom. So, our gear's different spots than the usual places where we know it's going to be. So one night, we get him out of the bath, we kind of dry him off. We're looking around for his jams and getting his toothbrush and toothpaste collected. Meanwhile, he gets it in his head, hey, I'm going to sneak out and I'm going to make a break for it as fast as I can so nobody can catch me, and make a beeline for the couch in the living room. So he ran out, just was laughing his popo off, and jumped on the couch naked, with his bare popo. And Nana, of course, she's in the kitchen. She peeks her head out and sees them there. And she says, hey, no bare popos on the couch. Hendrix, get that bare popo off the couch. And of course, he's just laughing, and we're coming out and we're laughing because he's just cracking up, and everyone's cracking up. And it was just such a funny event. And like, because there's so much emotion and fun with it, and like such a response out of everyone, Hendrix would do this as much as he could, try to sneak out after bath, before jams, if possible, run straight to the couch and jump on it with his bare popo. And so it became a fun thing that he would do at our house, at Nana's house, at his other grandparents' house. And yeah, so I just wanted to make a song to capture the essence, the spirit, the fun of this, the back and forth between the dad and the son, saying no bare popos on the couch, yes bare popos, and just kind of what might be going on in his head as he's sneaking off to get his bare popo on the couch. And so a lot of the songs, like I try to write, they are about like just certain memories or certain fun things. And so yeah, I just wanted to capture the fun spirit, the energetic spirit here in this song, and I think it's fun. So I hope you guys like it.
It is fun. Here it goes. No Bare Po-Pos on the Couch by Mr. Boodaddy.
Bare Po-Pos.
No bare po-pos on the couch. I said, yes, bare po-pos on the couch. I said, no bare po-pos.
All right, Mr. Boodaddy, let everybody know where they can stream and download your music and how they can find and connect with you on social media.
Yeah, so I'd love for everyone to find me and follow me on Spotify. It's kind of my main hub where I share my music. I'm also on Bandcamp if you want to download the songs directly. I interact with most of my listeners and fellow other kindie rock stars on Instagram. So that's at Mr. Boodaddy. And you can always go to my website, mrboodaddy.com.
Excellent. Well, Mr. Boodaddy, Jeff, thank you for coming on the show. It's been a delight having you on.
Thanks for having me, Patrick. I've had a lot of fun and I love what you're doing and excited to follow along with everything you do.
Awesome. Talk to you soon.
Bye.